And I'll take an example of about 5 years back, a developer from East, Calcutta-based developer called us and said, I want to do a retail product in a place like Guwahati, which is also not in the main part of the city, and it was just on the outskirts, which is going to develop in about 3 years, but it was very accessible from him. So we went and studied that market, and we realized that uh, he was going to do a full-fledged mall. And the pain, remember when we used to, we have panels like these, all the developers used to talk about the pain is the retailer and the developer had the common fact is the maintenance charge is 25 or 30 rupees and the rent is about 40, 50 rupees. It is unaffordable. And we said, till now, traditionally, all these years, and even in today, if you look at it, high streets tend to be a big part of the retail play in this country still. Yes, the modernization has taken away the upper end of the customer or the new age customer to malls, or particularly high fashion has moved to malls, or your upper end of the grocery market has also moved, part of it has moved, entertainment has moved. But traditional retail, which is your mom and pop stores, your ethnic stores, your regular retail has still thrived in this market. And I've not seen, growth may be slower, but we've not seen consumption go drastically down. And we said, why do we need to go build those big, massive 500,000 big box malls in every part of the country? India is still used to the fact, park your car on the road, get to the store, shop, and go back home, or walk the street. And say, why do we need to create these malls? So we advise developer and saying in Guwahati, build an open format, strip-like mall, which has very low maintenance, where the retailer is, because there will be 30-40% of the retailers who will be national retailers. So they will be a Pantaloons, they will be a Spencer's hypermarket. Give them the environment, give them a structured environment, but get in the 50 to 60% will be the local retailer who will come in.
So what response have you got from these developers?
So the development did not come in because of other issues of planning issues with the others, but the response we got from retailers was phenomenal because they said, fine, absolutely, because I don't think I can do trading density so high that I can actually survive a 40 or 50 rupees in a Guwahati market to pay just scam and pay another 50 rupees as thing. But I'm happy to come in a structured environment today. So the reason is if you tweak the model to each market, you can make it work. It is not necessary for retail to work in the world that you have to build these giant size, like you can't build a South City in for a Bhubaneswar for that matter. You build a mini South City or you build a structured retail environment, give it to him. You build, for example, we were talking about and saying you're building a residential complex which has got say 300-400 apartments in a tier 2 town today. You just build 50,000 square feet of retail on the front side to cater to that sub-market as well. Retail will always follow consumption. And they do not follow real estate, they follow consumption. If the customer is there, they will adapt to that market and they will come in. And we've seen that, and we've seen that in, you look at the mall in MG Road, which is there, Spencer's is there. I don't think the mall is doing great, but I think the Spencer's store does phenomenally well, because the customer base is there, they have a phenomenal product as well. So the response is very simple. You have to just create a basic environment. Each market will need to create a new model to it, and not ape what happens in a Delhi or a Mumbai. A Shanghai model, even in China, doesn't work all over the world. It is those local markets which make it work.